We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Minnesota Twins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Therefore, it is Dozier, and that's the first out. Here's Gerard Dyson,
the center fielder, number 1.
First offering on its way.
Dyson.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
Batting third.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fouled straight back.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Castro has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So digging in now, Jose Pena. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jose Pena.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Gamble has a read on it. He's got it one away. Here's Gregory Polanco.
Center fielder. Gregory
into the windup
Polanco.
and the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Into the box,
third.
Miguel Sano. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Fouled back. Hernandez is ready. Here's the 0-1. Softly hit out to short. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Digging in now, Max Kepler. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pulled toward right center field. Dyson's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Second baseman. Robinson
Swing and a
Cano.
little tapper. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Polanco backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting
Here's
fifth.
the third baseman now,
Third
Kyle
baseman.
Seager.
Kyle Seager.
Here's the first pitch to him. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting
Coming to
fifth.
the plate now,
Right
Mitch
fielder.
Haniger. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
No strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's a hit, the first of the new campaign for Seattle. Here now is Mike Zunino. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Mike
And this is low,
Zunino.
ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Polanco. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Brian Dozier. He'll be the first to
Leading
greet
off for the
Felix
Twins,
Hernandez to start the
second
inning.
baseman, number
There's a good
2,
fastball from
Brian
Hernandez that time.
Dozier.
Strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Grounded to third. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
First baseman,
Joe Mauer is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
1-0.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes a called strike 1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
High in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. 1 away. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
Jorge Polanco.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. The throw to third. And it's too late as he's in there. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. Jason Castro comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Played on the backhand. Cano for one. Relay to first in time. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Left fielder.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Danny Valencia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Hit on the ground to third. Sano is right there. In time to first, and there are two away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And now a pitch on the way. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Jose Pena. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Dyson comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Haniger racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Sano. He reached on a single in his first try. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Gamble is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Ready for another chance. Gerard Dyson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Chance here for Dozier at second. Scooped up, throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Striding into the box, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Number 22, second baseman, Robinson.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. He pulls this one into right. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. So stepping in, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kyle
in there for strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. He got him. Lively. Now in the box, Max Kepler. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger. And that's the first out of the inning. 1 away, and that'll bring in the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. Now Dozier with a drive out to left field. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble moves over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Joe Mauer. He singled his last time up. Hernandez gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on. Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Henniger. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Mitch Henniger.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There is Dozier. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Digging in, Danny Valencia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Valencia.
In there, strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And a slider called strike 3 as he. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
A fastball that just misses inside. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. Drilled on the ground to short. Segura fields it cleanly, and a rather easy first out. So coming to the plate, Jorge Polanco, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that is through into right field for a single. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
Catcher.
Check by Hernandez, the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 2-0 pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Jose Pena is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Gene Segura standing in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco onto the grass. 1 away. Ready once again, Gerard Dyson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Ready for another shot now, Nelson Cruz. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out the 3rd time he's ready for another chance. Gregory Polanco, 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that misses inside 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Haniger ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again, Max Kepler. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Digging in once again, Brian Dozier. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Gamble. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Cano. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Robinson Cano.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Here's a high pop-up. Therefore, it is Dozier, and that's the first out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kepler's there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Settling in now, Mitch Haniger. A hit in 2 tries so far. Takes this the other way to right. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. In now, Mike Zunino. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Joe Mauer. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Slow roller left side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Polanco. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Haniger ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in, Jason Castro. Comes into this at bat, and double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Polanco is on his way home. The throw into second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Now at the plate, Jose Pena. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Ooh, and Hernandez really overthrows this one. That'll be a wild pitch. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here it comes, 2-0. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Gregory Polanco. 3 runs already home, and a potential 4th standing at third base. Ball 1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Up next for Minnesota, third baseman.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And Hernandez will go to first. Ready with the 0-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Cano for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Stepping up to the plate, Ben Gamel. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Ben
Gamel.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Popped up. Sano is there for it. 1 away. So stepping in, Danny Valencia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Gene Segura. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Rosario is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. They'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Lifted the other way to left center. Dyson's there. 1 down. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And he will make the play. 2 away now. Digging in now, Joe Mauer. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Line to the right side. Haniger is there, and they breeze through this half inning. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Center fielder number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Polanco scoops it up, throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. At the plate, Nelson Cruz. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now here it comes. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Now in the box, Robinson Cano. He's got a hit in. And now after the 1-out double, time is called here as we'll get a pinch runner out there at second base. Buddy Bashir answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. This one's flared out toward left. In comes Kepler. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Glenn Perkins gets the call here. Here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing. Gavin Colbert will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late.
Now batting.
Ready now, Mitch Haniger. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hot shot towards the hole. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Coming to the plate now. Ben Gamble.
Fielder.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kepler moving forward, and this will land foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And he'll check his swing here. Did he go around? Yes, and the ball game is over. And guys, the Twins were given a great boost in this one thanks to the start of this man, Ervin Santana. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, they sent him out there to try to finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little bit of help from his friends in the bullpen. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings is a great start any way you slice it.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious